Hey everybody, Scoutcrafter here again with a new acquisition, and I wanted to see if some of my viewers who are a lot smarter than I am could help me out with something. I picked this up, and do you ever buy something that things just don't add up? Well, this is what we're going to talk about here. It's a 21 piece 3/4 inch drive socket set. Okay, now when you purchase this set, which I got off of Amazon, I'll show you in a minute. As you open it, you receive a form from the Costway where the Goplus, I guess, is distributed, and in it you could see it has the entire set of 3/4 inch drive sockets. Now my problem was that when I was looking over the socket set, it was, again, I'm very pleased with, for the price of the socket set, which I think I paid around $54. I'm amazed that it's 26.5 pounds of this set weighs. So even if I had the bar stock in a machine shop, I couldn't make this set on my own. The set itself, the quality for the money, again, we're not comparing this to an expensive set, but the quality is there. But I started to think, because, well, let me show you the ad. Now here's the item. As you can see, I purchased on October 22nd. It's the Goplus 21 piece SAE. Now everything looked good, and from what I was reading here, you could see it says high performance chrome vanadium steel sockets can be used with impact wrenches. Okay, that's one questionable point. High torque, okay, we got that. And then also here it says meets or exceeds ANSI performance standards. Okay, you could see that. It's still on there. Now I paid $54, I believe. It went up a little bit since I bought it. But here's the issues I have. Okay, so my query is that you saw the ad and you saw what it says it is. Now, first of all, as far as the impact goes, we all know that every time I've ever seen any kind of impact wrench or anything, it was always this black ox, heavy duty type material. Now, I'm no metallurgist, but I don't know. I doubt that this would hold up very well to an impact socket, you know, and I'm sure you guys who've dealt with it before, and I know I've dealt with it at work, you know, when you got thin wall sockets like this, I bought this mainly for like sensors and some parts. I've never broken a socket yet, but when you're getting an impact wrench on one, you're putting tremendous torque. And I don't see these thin walls holding up to that impact rating that says it has. This here is a Craftsman socket, and one of the reasons I bought this set is because a lot of times I needed a larger socket for something, and I didn't want to have to buy piece by piece. I'm not using heavy-duty tractor work every day, but once in a while you take out a sensor or something. If you're going to use something like this to take a sensor out, you don't have to worry about breaking the socket. You just need something that has that size. Here's 1 3/8 for each one. Craftsman on the right and this Goplus on the left. And you can see, now look at the inside. You can see this one seems like it's almost painted. The size, the dimensions are pretty close, but you can hear the steel in this, and the weight is heavier. So that puts me to suspicion on there. You can use it on an impact. Now, the other thing was the ANSI rating. Now, the one thing I know is that it's very difficult to get an ANSI rating. And for those that don't know, an ANSI rating is used for tools that they use for, you know, aircraft, automotive, schools, things like that. Now, ANSI stands for the American National Standard Institute, and to get their rating or they're okay on something, it has to pass a whole lot of different standards. Now, there might be specifications on one aspect of it, like rust resistance, but there's maybe 50 or 100 specifications to meet. It says, this one says it meets all of them. So here's where I was questionable. I called up the company. I went to the little paper they sent, and I called up the, remember, it gives you a warning, and they add an extra N in there so you're sure to take heed. But I said, okay, let me call up the toll-free number and see what's going on. So I called up, spoke to a very nice girl there. I asked her, I said, look, if I had a problem with this, she goes, oh, no problem, you just take a picture, we'll send you a new one. Great. I was like, that's great. Okay, already I'm happy. But I said, let me ask you a question. I want to see if I go into a school that requires ANSI certified tools. Now, is there a way that I could find out if these are actually certified? So she says, you can write our customer service department. She gives me the address. I write them. a week goes by and I hear nothing. And I just asked them, could they certify that this was ANSI? So the gist of it is, I don't think it is. You know, I think that the problem is, that's what kills me about Chinese tools, is that they can say anything they want about it. And, you know, if you say, okay, you're wrong, well, they just pull the ad and they put up another one. But they already sold 1,000 or 2,000 sets. So that's where my problem is with that. Here is, let me show you how the 3/4 inch drive ratchet sounds pretty substantial, has a nice feel to it. The knurling isn't sharp. Overall, like I said, for the money, you can't beat this set, especially what I'm going to use it for. But my question is to you guys and girls, is that, do you think that I'm wrong in being suspicious about the quality ratings of this set as far as Amazon says? Do you think it's good for impact use, like these impact drivers? Or do you think that it's going to hold up and be part, you think it meets ANSI standards? Anyway, just wanted to put that out there. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day, and thanks for your help.